Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Bad Toy Reviews. Today we're looking at these guys. This is the Thor Build-A-Figure wave, new from Marvel Legends. These were delivered to me over the weekend, and today we're going to unbox them all and then build that Thor Build-A-Figure. So, bear with me, and let's take a look. Alright, first up here is Valkyrie, played by Tessa Thompson. This figure, she is in her Valkyrie armor, which is very cool. You'll see the head sculpt there with the new face painting stuff that Hasbro's been doing, and it looks really good. It is a completely new head sculpt than the old Valkyrie figure, which is here. So similar, yet very different. The hair here is a separate piece, where here it's sculpted on, but the cape is removable. She's got a hole in her back there to store the cape. The cape does have the logo there on it, which is neat. But there's a shot of the back. She comes with this sword that the Ragnarok Valkyrie figure came with, so nothing new there. But this sculpt is all new. It's got the things here on the legs, the hands, the arms. Articulation on the arms is pretty good considering the armor here on the shoulder. But once you get to the legs, that's kind of where the articulation stops. These things do not lend themselves to, even though it is a softer, almost rubbery plastic, I mean, it's there. You know, that's about all she gets. And not much coming forward either due to this piece here. But a very cool figure for the display nonetheless. Put her cape back on here. And there is Valkyrie. Really good face. Immediately recognizable. There was a bit of flash there on her jaw and on the other side. But on a whole, a very nice figure. Next up is Heimdall, who was last seen in Infinity War at the beginning. If you remember, he doesn't end well there. He is killed by Thanos, which really angers Thor. But here's Heimdall. The cape, it's got a lot of detail in it. The hood here is sculpted, so he's not putting that on. But nonetheless, it is a very cool cape. To get use of the right arm, you have to pull his head off. Cape comes right off. He does have some battle damage here and here, which is sculpted in and then painted rather nicely. The likeness here of Idris Elba is very good. The eyes, they even did really well on the eyes, which are that light color in the movies. But there is Heimdall, and here's the Infinity War Thor. Heimdall does come with his sword that operates the Bifrost. He fell down. It's the same sword that came with the Ragnarok Thor 2-pack with Thor and Valkyrie. So nothing new there, but other than that, he's an all-new figure. If you're into such things, this would be a good figure to maybe do some repaints on, and it could also be in your Black Series collection. If you do dioramas or want to create a new character, anything like that, this would lend itself to that very good. Standard Marvel Legends articulation, double jointed elbows, bicep swivel, up, down. You see the head, it comes off rather easily because it's meant to. So yeah, there's Heimdall. There's the back of him. This piece is not removable without removing the head, but you could get that off if you wanted to. Here are the boots, which are also very detailed. It's just a good looking figure. Very good work by Hasbro. Very good work. Next up is the Iron Patriot War Machine and good lord is this thing huge. It's got so many pieces on it. A lot of it is new sculpt, some of it is old. The legs and feet are new. These things on the sides here are new and removable. This one I'm gonna have to glue in because every time I touch it, it comes off and it just plugs right back in there. If you do remove these and you're worried you won't be able to get them back, they are keyed differently. That one, the one on the right hand side is stuck in really well. This one does not stay in as well, but yes, this is the Iron Patriot War Machine. This, and this are removable as well. And when he puts his hands up, he is loaded to bear. I don't know how he's not going to shoot one of his fingers off at some point. Got to have that trigger discipline, I guess. But yes, it is colossal. See, it just fell off again. Upside down. But here it is on the back. There is so much detail in this guy. It is incredible. As I said, this bottom part of the torso is reused and the helmet is reused. It's just repainted. Incredible figure. The articulation is about what you'd expect from something of this size. Not a lot to have in the shoulder. The arms move up, and as I said, he has got loads of guns in there. This hand is open. Did not come with any extra hands. Honestly, I don't know how this was not the Build-A-Figure because it is absolutely enormous. Here it is next to the previous War Machine. And you see these pieces are the same. The helmets are the same as well. But very, very cool. His final battle in-game look next to the suit he wore earlier in the film. Great figure. The paint here is very good. It's shiny, it looks like metal. Very good stuff from Hasbro. And of course the addition of the extra guns on the shoulder, the missile launchers, all very, very good stuff. Just a great figure. Very big. We'll get him here next to the Mark 85 Iron Man just to get a sense of the scale of him. He is, well, he's falling over, but he is a very big figure. Very, very cool. But yeah, that's the War Machine. Iron Patriot War Machine. This is a straight repaint with the exception of the head, but the body is a repaint of the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Avengers set that came out many, many years ago. Nothing new here other than the head. They even left these terrible old style hips on there, which I am not a fan of, but what are you going to do? Here's the old version of this figure. This one is, the color on it is much more accurate to the movie. Again, you see the difference here. It's a better figure. The head, this is the head that came with the Quantum suit Captain America in the first wave, and here it is again on the America's ass suit. So there's America's ass twice. But yeah, just a repaint. Well, I guess repaint is the wrong word. It's a recoloring, but more subdued colors. And the head off the Quantum suit cap, which does work. So there you go, Captain America. And here is the Vision figure from this wave. This is a strict recasting of the Vision figure from Civil War. Actually, this is from the 2-pack with the Scarlet Witch. The only difference really being is that this one is slightly transparent. He is phasing Vision, and I actually prefer this one, so this one will stay in my display, and this one will go to one of my daughters. We're gonna leave the set here for a second just so you can see the light does pass through him. His transparent Vision, which, you know, okay, sure. But the packaging, which I threw away, not meaning to, I meant to hold on to it so I could talk about it, but the packaging for this figure did say Civil War on it. It did not say Endgame. So this is Civil War Vision. The eyes are kind of strange here. I don't really know why. The eyes on the other figure are much better. Yeah, but yeah, phasing Vision, nothing fancy, just clear plastic. So if that's the Vision you're looking for, well, here it is. But it's the exact same figure, it's just translucent as opposed to opaque. Next up is Build-A-Figure Thor. And here is the Thor Build-A-Figure. He goes by many names: Fat Thor, Lebowski Thor, Bro Thor. But he is Thor, God of Thunder. He comes with Stormbreaker here, which is a new sculpt for Stormbreaker. I'm not a huge fan of it because it is very, like you'll see here, it's not, like here's the old Stormbreaker from Infinity War. And the hammer end of it on the Infinity War one is much more defined. You know, you'll see the beveled edges there and the striker. And this one is kind of a mess. I don't know if it's a mold issue or a production issue, but kind of a mess. But yes, I do much prefer the Infinity War Stormbreaker. The handle is different, so it's a completely new piece. But you'll see all that detail there is lost. You know, a wash would probably bring it out in the axe side, but the hammer side is not great. But regardless, the likeness is pretty good. It's not perfect, but good nonetheless. And of course, he's in his pajamas with his Crocs. But very cool Thor. He comes with a second head, which is here. Getting the head on can be a challenge because he's got this hair that has to go over the sweatshirt piece here in the back. So there he goes. And it's the same head essentially, except it's wearing sunglasses. You can remove the sunglasses, but they're glued in on that side. I don't know if you can really see it there, but I checked it.